Happy February! If you're like me, this is a season where it's probably a little bit cool outside and you're used to your New Year's resolutions and you are able to reflect back on the year that God has had for you. And I want to invite you to reflect on the rally. As we work together to see 1 million women loved toward Jesus, I want to invite you to pause with me and think, how have you seen God show up in this past season of your life, allowing you to shine brightly toward others? And I want to share with you a devotional that I got in our rally kit. And this is our little rally kit, but I'm going to set it to the side because it makes a lot of noise. And anyhow, you can still order this book. It formerly was bundled with the rally kit, but you can order it, and there's a link below to find out how. But we're going through a 35-day devotional journey, my Inspire journey right now. And on this day, on the February 1 day, we are looking at Psalm 23. I want to share with you a story of someone who, as she reflects on the rally, can really marvel at how God has used every season of her life. So in the first verses of Psalm 23, we see these words: "The Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. He lets me rest in green meadows. He leads me beside peaceful streams. He renews my strength. He guides me along right paths, bringing honor to his name." Well, we all know that the next verse goes into something really hard. "Even though I walk through the darkest valley." Well, I want to tell you about my sweet mom. I talked to you about her several months back, and I want you to know she's doing really well. Matter of fact, I think she epitomizes today's devotional and Psalm 23. You see, when I was growing up, I woke up on Friday mornings to see my mom leading a Bible study in our living room. And these were usually women gathered who were seeking out a relationship with God. So lots of interesting questions that I overheard. Now, as my mom's health changed and as her friends' lives changed, that Bible study no longer meets. But nowadays, my mom has 3 women a day coming to her. They happen to be caregivers. But did that stop God, and did that stop my mom? No way. So as part of this journey that we're doing together, I sent her 2 copies of this book. And she told me just today that she shared this book with one of her caregivers. And that caregiver liked it very much and is beginning to read the Bible. And not only that, but she then left the second copy of the book for each caregiver that comes to join her so that they can read the devotional together that day. I met with one of her caregivers a couple weeks ago, and that caregiver was taking my mom to church on Sundays and saying, I'm learning a lot from your mom." Isn't that amazing that whether we have these peaceful stream moments or these "even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death" moments, that God is not only with us, but God is shepherding us, and that is shining brightly through us. So I want to conclude with these verses as you think about reflecting back on how God has rallied you, how he has restored you, how he has invited people to know Jesus through you in this past year. So as we look at verse 6 in Psalm 23, it says, "Surely your goodness, God, and your unfailing love will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will live in the house of the Lord forever." So enjoy reflecting on the rally. I invite you to read Psalm 23, and if you want to join us in this book, you can order yours below. But meanwhile, have an amazing February, reflecting on our Lord who will never fail us and who always can shine through us.